Joe Karg is an illustrator, a comic book writer, and a comedian, but above all else, he is a man desperately searching for the money necessary to complete the myriad of elective surgeries that will surely turn things around and not, as he's sure you're all suspecting, make his dick look super weird and chubby. Thanks for keeping it clean, Joe. So please, without further ado, applaud Joe Karg and the trailer for Burn After Reading.
Coen Brothers, you guys, we did it. We're here. We love the Coen Brothers. I can't believe, I'm 31 years old, I can't believe that I'm at a show performing about the Coen Brothers movies. They're so important to me. I love them so much. And I'm performing for Burn After Reading, my favorite Coen Brothers movie. Yeah, I can sense that you guys are a little bit, you don't believe that that's it is. And I promise you, because I wrote notes about it, that by the end of this performance, I will tell you so much important information, some secret fucking shit, that it will become your favorite Coen Brothers movie as well. You ready? Okay, good. It said here that there'd be more energy after that. Now, shut up. Don't fucking do this to me. So, with this show, I don't know if you guys know this, but you know, the Coen Brothers made a lot of movies, okay? And all of the performers that are on the show, we had to kind of like fight for the movie we wanted. I fought for this movie, okay? So, I had to throw a couple movies under the bus to make sure that I could do Burn After Reading, okay? So there's other movies the Coen Brothers did, like Inside Llewyn Davis. Not on the show. True Grit, A Serious Man. Don't applaud after each one. Paris Je t'aime, they just did a segment from that, not the whole thing. The Ladykillers, Intolerable Cruelty, The Man Who Wasn't There, The Hudsucker Proxy, Barton Fink, Miller's Crossing, and Blood Simple. All very good movies. Not on this show, though. I know. I thought that you might feel bad about it, so I made sure to write a couple things because I felt like they deserved a little bit of our attention, right? Some of you guys want to hear a little bit about some of these things, and then I promise I'm going to tell you guys so much stuff about Burn After Reading. You're going to love this movie. You're going to love it, okay? So, first of all, let's start with Inside Llewyn Davis. It was a good movie, okay? But I don't know if you guys know this. There's a scene in the movie, like in the middle of the movie, where you can see a lava lamp in the background. Big problem, you guys. This movie was supposed to take place in 1961. Lava lamps didn't even come out till 1963, and you couldn't even buy them until 1965. You're out of the show. That's it. Sorry, Llewyn Davis. You're done. A Serious Man. Now, this was a quiet Coen Brothers movie. Clap if you guys saw A Serious Man. This is a great movie. It's one of my favorite movies by the Coen Brothers. Unfortunately, there's a pretty big error in it. Towards the end of the movie, there's a scene where the Hebrew teacher announces that the National Weather Service has announced that there's going to be a tornado warning. Yeah, that's not good. Because there was no National Weather Service in 1970. It was called the Weather Bureau until 1971. So you're out. A Serious Man? Get serious about your fucking facts. It's ridiculous. Now, The Ladykillers is next on my list, and honestly, you guys, I was this close to talking about The Ladykillers up here because I think it might be their masterpiece. And you're probably thinking, some of you guys, you're thinking, you know, Ladykillers, wasn't that just a shitty live-action Looney Tunes movie? No, it wasn't. It was a perfect film. Tom Hanks was perfect in it. It was a remake, and it was better than the original, in my opinion. Now, there is one exception. There's one scene that really ruined it for me. I'm sure you're familiar, because everybody's a huge fan of this movie. There's a scene where the character Dora, played by Tom Hanks, he's leading Munson, who's played by Irma P. Hall, who I didn't have to read off a card. You'll remember her from Collateral, the Tom Cruise movie. I think that's the only other movie she was in. He's leading her into the kitchen after a poetry recital, and on the wall as they're entering the kitchen, you can see just, it's subtle, but there's the shadow of a boom mic. Wow. Movie ruined. Movie ruined. You can't shatter the illusion like that. Otherwise, a perfect film, in my opinion. Now, Intolerable Cruelty wasn't even supposed to be directed by the Coens, so it wasn't even considered for the show. Moving on. The Man Who Wasn't There? More like the movie that didn't have fucking color. What was that about? Next movie. Now, The Hudsucker Proxy, it's a good movie. The Hudsucker Proxy, it could have been in the show. It's a great movie, but as we all know, it's for, kids. So, now I made some circles to hand out after my performance. I'm not letting you eat into my time. Okay, Barton Fink's up next. Burn After Reading is such a good movie. I can't wait to share it. Like, George Clooney makes this machine in the movie. It's incredible. Wait till I tell you about it. The director of photography for Burn After Reading, just to whet your palate, same guy that did Birdman. Yeah. Not Robert Deakins? Roger Deakins? I know his name. I was testing you. All right, now Barton Fink is also not on the show tonight, and now this is a favorite for a lot of people, so I thought maybe I would do a line from the movie that was probably a lot of people's favorite line. It's my favorite line in the movie. You guys want to hear it? Yeah. Okay, here it goes. Oh, hey, Barton. And scene. That's great. Oh, man, I love that scene. What a memorable, quotable movie. Oh, hey, Barton. Great. Okay, Miller's Crossing. Now, this is a favorite by a lot of people. Do you guys like Miller's Crossing? Yeah. I thought you might. So I'm also going to do my favorite line from Miller's Crossing. Super famous. I don't even have to set it up. All right, here we go. All right, Miller's Crossing. Great, yeah. What a great movie. What a great movie. What a great movie. God, what a great Gabriel Byrne. Oh, rat-a-tat-tat-tat. Oh, Miller's Crossing. Coen brothers, they're so impressive. Now, Blood Simple is the last movie I'm going to talk about before I get into Burn After Reading, and it's the only movie that I haven't seen. I'm really sorry. I feel like, oh, good. It sounds like a lot of you haven't seen it. I did read the synopsis, though, and if you don't know, it's about a rich man who hires a private investigator to kill his cheating wife and her new man. Yeah. I thought, that's weird. Why would you hire a PI instead of a murderer? That's weird, right? Kind of complicated. Blood Simple? More like Blood Complicated. Okay. Now, without further ado, I want to get into Burn After Reading.
Yeah.
Do we still have... Yeah, what's up?
It's from your office?
Oh, no. It's from my...
Comedy writers?
Oh, yeah. Jeez. Sorry, guys. It's from the office. It's really serious. Let me just read this real quick quietly to myself. This doesn't look like my handwriting. This is not good news, you guys. It's about Burn After Reading. Okay, it says here, Burn After Reading, in the movie, Chad, played by Brad Pitt, as you know, and Linda, played by Frances McDormand, they enjoy a Jamba Juice together several times in the movie, but unfortunately, there's not a Jamba Juice within 50 miles of Washington, D.C. Wow. That kind of changes everything for me. It's like unforgivable, right? It was otherwise a perfect movie. I'm starting to think maybe the Coen brothers didn't make any good movies. Wow. And my name's Joe Karg. That's it. That's all I have to say. I'm sorry. I'm not going to talk about Burn After Reading. It's over.